Our insurance agency, Tomlinson & O'Neill, has been involved with the Arbella Insurance Company for a few years. And when we found out that they had this program available to their agents, we jumped on the list as soon as we could.
So we were contacted in the fall by Arbella Insurance and Tomlinson & O'Neill Insurance Agency about the idea of bringing Distractology to Dartmouth High School. We had a number of dates that we could kind of coordinate and choose from, and given that this is senior week and we know there's an increased risk for distracted driving, we thought it would be perfect timing to coordinate with senior week, with the prom and after prom, because it's really about keeping our kids safe, keeping our community safe, and so we just thought, it was a no-brainer and a win-win.
Nationally, you've got an estimated 1.2 million accidents caused by distracted driving. Injuries from those distracted accidents are up to about 400,000, with about 5,000 fatalities nationwide. So it's a big issue, and it seems, depending on the apps on some of the phones, new apps that keep coming out, Snapchat and things like that, that the kids latch onto, it's become a bigger problem in the last year or so. Being involved in this program, we've seen how effective it can be. Some of the statistics which Arbella works on, a lot to try and get the numbers right, shows a decrease of accidents, minor and major accidents, after the kids go through the program of about 19%. 25% decrease in just minor traffic violations. So you get to a stop sign, you roll through it, instant ticket. The kids going through this, they've been able to decrease that minor violation by about 25%. Those are big numbers.
So I've had the opportunity to be in the simulator when a number of our students have actually participated, and the big takeaway for me has been just how cautious they've been. The statistics say that our teens text and drive all the time, and a number of the students I've had the opportunity to see in the simulator have been very hesitant and very reluctant to, which is good, because we know texting and driving leads to accidents. I think the other big takeaway for students is that the accidents are not, although they're distracted, they're not always their fault. They're people cutting in front of them and things like that. I think our teens tend to think that they're the cause of the accident, and they can be, but in a number of the simulations it shows that other drivers are just as much at fault, if not more.
I think it's great. I've seen a few of the kids go through the test. It's about a 35-40 minute test, and you can see their reaction is pretty good. My thing is that I'd like to see them anticipate, and you can see it after they've gone through the program. They anticipate, is this guy going to take a left? Is he going to stop? I think that's the biggest thing, is when they first go through the program, they go right through an intersection without even looking at the stop sign on the other side. So you can see them anticipate it more. That's what I like.
I liked it overall. I think that those students who do speed and kind of just look straight ahead and don't do anything, it's gonna help them realize that maybe they should be more aware of their surroundings.
So one thing that the students are definitely taking away and that they're thrilled about is the $15 gas card that Arbella provides. And so we thank Arbella and we thank Tomlinson & O'Neill Insurance Agency for providing that opportunity for our students. But in terms of lessons that they'll take away, I think that, they'll walk away understanding that when you text and drive, when you're distracted, bad things happen, and they're not always your fault. But nonetheless, you want to prevent those bad things and those accidents from happening if at all possible. And I think for sure that they will definitely walk away understanding that it only takes a second or two to be distracted for something bad to happen.